I just wanted to briefly touch on Scott, the little Wonder Bread news. First of all, he was on something, and I feel like because of the name and the brand, he was able to get away scot-free, pun intended. But he's not over Courtney. He's absolutely devastated because it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. He had her
Boom.
on vacation with his 16-year-old girlfriend, and she just sat there and took it. They was in a hot tub together and doing all types of stuff. But now she's actually happy, and she's giving something to someone that he so desperately wanted, which was her love. She's actually she got married, not even going to get married. She got married and is planning to give her womb to somebody else. And that was the only thing he had. Like, well, at least she got my kids. Well, she about to have somebody else kids, and he don't know how to handle that. These guys, these men, they can never take what they dish.
They can never take. Listen, if women knew how fragile a man's ego is, you really wouldn't even want to touch us. You really wouldn't. You really wouldn't, because it almost ain't like physically safe for you to bust a man's ego. Like it's that fragile. Y'all have no clue, but it is. Yeah, I'm gonna bust the tea on what it is. Man, fragile is extremely. His ego is extremely. Look, that's why even when we cheat on you, it be with an ugly bitch. It be because she made a nigga feel good.
Oh, oh my God. Not that mean that she made a nigga feel good. So, moving right along to motherfucking Chrisean, crazy ass rock, and blue toxic ass dick ass face. Okay? Like first of all, I agree with you when you said that they was trauma bonding, but I also feel like they trigger each other's demons. They
Mm-hmm.
bring out the worst in each other. And when she gets older, she's gonna look back on her missing tooth self and be very embarrassed and ashamed. I really feel that way. Cause
What's
she's
she gonna
drunk
do about all the tattoos?
and she's drunk most of the time, so she's not even in her right mind. Imagine when she fully gets sober. Sis is gonna be like, "What the fuck was I doing?" She drunk. She don't even know what she is. Not even cognizant of what's going on. Storm.
You gotta be drunk to tattoo a nigga name on you 5 times and his face on your neck. And the girl at the shade room asked her, like, why do you have the same name tattooed on you 5 times? And she said, that's a strong ass name. Like, I'm like, what? I don't.
She is digmatized. Now, digmatized. A picture of her face needs to be next to it.
I agree.
Seriously. And I don't think it's right that she be two-piecing him either. Like, he had a black and blue eye. Like, what is happening? Like, I don't think anybody should be abusing anybody. But we done all been in some volatile situations when we grow up. You know, well, I don't know how you grew up, but me and my family and my friends, we got our asses whipped as kids. So we kind of used to living and thriving in trauma. And you really have to heal yourself so that it's not normalized anymore.
And to be fair, he did just rip a chunk out of her hair last week. So they go like, I don't even know if it's abuse when you can just really go toe to toe with a nigga. She can go toe to toe with him. Did you see how she hit him? She like the girl stance was like in the I'm telling you the hold on, let me back it back. Cause I'm like, this bitch is a
You
boxer.
is taking me the fuck out. I
Cause
am in the
went,
graveyard.
she threw the shit and knew to move her body with it. She went into it. I was like, damn. And then she walked away like that.
No, I cannot.
I said she is a gladiator. Like I can't. I would never.
She's definitely an athlete and she's definitely strong, but she's still a woman. And it's
True.
sad that she has to be so hardened. And I'm just ready for her to rest in her femininity, know what she deserves, and get out the toxic ghetto circus. It's fun. We done all been to Red Flags Park. I be getting on that roller coaster a bunch of times too. But you gotta decide, like, all right, enough is enough. I'm not getting back on this ride no more because it ain't healthy.
It ain't. It
Lord have
ain't.
mercy.
It is. F Shark said we all don't flap and pull hair. No, I agree. And when a man is dealing with a woman that can go toe to toe, nigga, you bet. Shit. It was the
So
walk away for me. Like her back is what? Like I was like, damn. Like, oh my god.
yo, you know she be buying niggas on a football field too.
She beat his sister. She beat the mama ass. She beat the sister ass. This made the sister pee on herself. Like, first off, sis, you didn't go piss for you went to go fight. You tripping. You
That's
lacking.
so humiliating. Is she not even that big? I bet if we saw her in person, she's probably ain't no bigger than a minute.
Yeah, she's tiny. But see, the baby's not big, but he is crazy as fuck.
But his toxic, that's another toxic dick ass nigga. So I think Cardi B is just bored. She's bored in the house. And if she don't stop with all of that, what she doing, she gonna be botched in the house. She needs to sit down and focus on what's her next moves because everybody else is working. You're on the internet. Like, I mean, she's a regular person like us, but it's like, sis, at some point you have to step into the fact that you're a celebrity now, a A-list celebrity. You're no longer a street dweller. You're not a regular pedestrian. Get your ass off the phone. She needs a PR team or somebody to run her social media accounts. She's way too tender behind the ear to be on these internet streets. You want to fight and sue everybody, girl? Good night.
She is the main one that need, like, you don't need your social media. You need somebody to post for you. But I think what it is, you know how like you can work for something and strive for something and you get it and it ain't what you thought it was.
Yeah.
To me, Homegirl is a personality. Like I could see her with the YouTube channel more than I see her in music.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? So I think she has fun with the interactions with the regular people because I just think she feel more comfortable with that. I think going to these board meetings and being on set and you gotta wait for 15 niggas to write one song for you. I think all this
not 15.
No shade. I think she just wanna talk her shit and be a mom. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. But she didn't. I don't know what contract she signed. I don't know what she has to produce.
Yeah, because them obligations be real. That's why Rihanna put them albums out back to back to back to back to back. She was like, y'all need 7. Y'all gonna get an album a year every 9 months. She was not playing.
And a lot of people got out. And a lot of people don't know Rihanna actually went broke around the 3rd or 4th album.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she had like 7 million in the bank or 9 million and ended up buying like a $7 million house. It was something like that, but she had to work her ass off them. And now she's a billionaire. But I say all that to say this: you can bounce back from anything because I see a lot of people online hoping, wishing brokenness on me. And as long as I got breath in my body, as long as I got a brain, listen, as long as I got a brain and as long as I got 7 inches of dick that get hard and work, I'm never going to be broke.
Oh, please. Talking about the 7 inches of dick, you took me the fuck out when you said women better take that shrimp dick and you better jerk it in between your index and you better work that shrimp. Oh my, I was screaming. Literally fucking screaming like, yo, he did not just say that in real life, but yes, the fuck you did.
But it's true. If that man got money, listen, that man got money. I'm just saying, since you can get a vibrator, you can get a deal, dude.
Yo, and it makes me feel so bad because I'm a lusty bitch, Storm. I'm so lusty. I'm so lusty, but I know that don't pay the bills. I be praying and trying to manifest a man that I could be lusty with that also got a bag and some coins. Because it's like either or. You're going to get a broke dick, big dick, toxic dick nigga, or you're going to get a mediocre, maybe tiny shrimp, baby dick, rich nigga. Like, you got to choose sex or money.
Or money. Because you know what? Because the small dick dudes know they got a small dick and they have to work harder. Ugly niggas know they ugly. They have to work harder. Fat niggas know you. Women don't like fat niggas like that. I be watching these dating shows and they be quick to be like, I don't want no. I guess y'all feel like I don't want you to have bigger titties than me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, when you like, look, I got to get this bread. But if you always been a big dick nigga, then you just slang that shit around the hood and you ain't really got a, you know what I'm saying? Hoes that give you their food stamps. What you gonna go to work for? I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Why are you like this? It's
It's
true though. It's
true.
true. Oh my god. Yo, that's why I don't like it. Like, do not make me have an orgasm. I don't like it. Makes me feel some type of way because now I like you. Like, I don't want to do that. Just give me. I just want to give out a little bit of coochie. I'm not trying to get no pussy out. Like, don't fuck me like that. I don't like that for me. I don't like it, Storm. It's hard out here.
I don't know what to say because them niggas that got it, they gon' give it to you. They is.
Oh God! And them soul ties is real. They be trying to stare in your eyes and shit. Like, I don't peer into my
Yeah,
soul.
no, don't look at them. You got people like this.
Like, let's just do some back shots and keep it
Yep,
moving, right?
to keep
That's
it
the
moving.
fuck it. That's all I got. Lord. But that's all I really wanted to talk about. I honestly do agree with you about like going to the other team and just not being afraid as Black women to have our options open. I hear you say a lot, like a lot of Black dudes don't really like us. And I keep seeing it on the internet. I'm like, why am I now all of a sudden constantly seeing this on the internet? I know it existed and I heard people talk about it, but I keep seeing it now.
And I say that to y'all too because even when I have conversations with Black men, it's how can I put it? It's like when they see an attractive woman of another race, the way they talk about it, the way they embrace it, the way she catches their attention versus the way they talk about Black women is just as different. It's different when they get a Latina, when they get an Asian, they be proud, they be happy. I
They
guess they
feel
look at
accomplished.
they feel accomplished. I guess they look at y'all like, you look like my mama, so whatever. I think it literally be like that. So, because we got fucked, not me, but a lot of people got fucked up relationships with their mama. So it's
And that's unfortunate. They always hate the parent that stayed. Ain't that some shit? Anyway. Like, what the hell? Damned if we do, damned if we don't. Like, what? I ain't got no children yet, so I can't relate. And I don't have problems with men for the most part, but it just seems like the ones that I really like, I ain't got no damn business talking to them. And the ones that really like me and will fucking have me perched like a porcelain doll on a hill in a mansion, I'd be like,
it be like that sometimes. It really do. It
ugh.
really do. But it's interesting to me. It's interesting to me. Okay, this is the way I look at it, right? Like I feel like who you like, whatever. But if you really think you accomplished something by going outside your race, it's like you do know you still Black, right? Like no matter what, something gonna happen. She gonna like it's gonna be a situation where you is the nigga in your house, and I mean with an ER.
But I mean, and then the kids don't always come out. Look at Crystal and Neo. Like, she was complaining about the texture of her kid's hair. So you're not always guaranteed to get, a swirly looking kid either. Like, sometimes you try to erase your Blackness and you just make more of it. And it's
But hell, I could have told her that because she's half Black. So if she half Black and he black, what you think the kids gonna be? These niggas just see people don't look at genetics. People look at like what you look like. Like no, that she half Black and Neo got a certain look. I'm not trying to be shady. That's an interesting looking. Listen, some people in life got. You ever look at somebody like you got a strong ass face? Like it's just y'all knew water jug kids was gonna look like him. Get out of here.
that is hilarious. Oh my God. Wait, before I get off here, what happened? Why is it so hard to hear you? You sound low. You can hear me like regularly. Like that's
Yeah,
why I'm
yeah.
trying to lean in a little bit. I don't know what's going on.
Did your
My mic is like regular. I can hear you, but it's just like a strain. I don't
did
know
your
what
phone
happened.
leak into your like a Bluetooth or something?
Um. Oh. Well, if it was connected, I took it off. How about now? Well, I don't
I
have.
still hear you good both ways.
All right, it's fine. I just got to strain a little bit. But
That's okay.
it's okay. So I wanted to ask about what's going on with Jaguar. Like I didn't really hear. Like I saw someone post something, and it literally was just a clip of her posting Tasha K talking about you being homicidal. You know they I don't know what are you evil? She might be scared. Like what is happening? I don't know what is going on.
People is lying, and I would love to talk to Jaguar to tell her exactly what I told Tasha. But no, I think somebody sent Jaguar the interview I did with Armand. I think that woke her up out of her sleep, out of her
We
slumber.
haven't seen her in eons.
Eons, right? Almost a year. And I think that was a good time for her to talk. And so now I read her post and she said, I made this meeting happen between Storm and Armand. This is a year in the making. And but I'm the one that he wanted to kill. And I'm like, really? You finna just say that shit? Like, really? You ain't gonna tell the people you threatened to kill me because you was pregnant with an imaginary baby? People be forgetting, boy. They forget.
You know what I'm noticing? It's a trend of like mental illness. Like
Yes.
It's a trend in entertainers and people that like, I mean, I know I'm not all the way wrapped too tight, so I can't really sit up here and say much, but I'm in therapy. We be trying to get our shit together over here. But it just seems like people don't take accountability and they are in denial, they're delusional. Like I don't know what's going on, but
and it's a storm effect. When I'm through with you, you gonna feel it. Because you know what it is? And I'm not trying to put myself on no pedestal, but let me talk my shit. Me and my 7 inches of curved dick.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, it ain't that curved. It be like that. It do a little gangster lane. When you good to somebody, especially when they ain't used to having somebody good in their life, when you genuine and and you lose a genuine person, you feel that shit. It hurt different. It hit different. You ain't gotta cuss a motherfucker out, but when you walk away from them, when you was good to them, they feel that shit.
Yeah, that's true. You do give me like ghost the bitch vibes. Like I do get that.
Oh, I ghost the bitch quick.
Ghost the fuck out of bitch.
But you're gonna know why. You're gonna know why. You're gonna and people gotta understand. Like, I built some shit out of nothing. I used to watch these people on YouTube while I was working at the post office, working at CBS. And in what, 2-3 years, I done grew it to this. I don't have time for no bullshit. Like, I'm here to work. Bitches out here want to suck dick. Suck your dick, but come to work. You understand? Like in that way, I ain't saying I'm no Ike Turner fan, but I understand when they used to say, fuck that. We ain't leaving the studio till this shit right. Go to sleep. Used to make them put a pallet down on the floor. We not leaving till the shit right. So people, they say they want to work, but they get confused by all this other shit and who they fucking and who they with. Come to work. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about who fucking who. I don't care. Because I ain't going to show you who I'm fucking. I ain't proud of it all the time. But anyway.
Well, I mean, I heard she was about 47 and he was flying her out.
You know what? And that right there really did upset me because I'm like, first off, you know that girl live a private life, live a regular life. That woman, she's like 6 years older than me. She made it sound like this lady was in her 50s.
I was like, he really in the bed with the cougar. Like,
she like 6 years older than me. Like, chill.
Yeah, that really is nothing. Especially, I mean, Erykah Badu 51 and her boyfriend 27.
Not only that, this is a classy black woman. Like, classy. She carries herself a certain way. She can get with you, but she demands respect, and I've always treated her as such, and we had a good time, and nothing was crazy, nothing was on bad terms. So I'm like, for you to say that shit, I'm like, damn. Anything to try to take me down, damn.
There was so many narratives. You was a virgin, you was wet behind the ears, you was at the bathhouse, you was with the 47-year-old lady that was flying out. You was with Vaughn. You tried to hit on Chelsea. You was sucking on Tasha's titty. You just had a whole you had you a time, and we only in month 8. The year ain't even over yet. You done had you a time in 2022.
I done been through it, baby. Apparently, I done ran through this city. But I am gonna say this though about the young lady who is only 6 years older than me. One thing I appreciated about her, and maybe I do need to stick to older women. She cook and she clean, baby. She cook and she clean. You hear me? She cook and she clean. She came to her brother's house like, "What you want to eat?" I didn't even make her cook. I had the whole weekend planned out, scheduled, all that. You ain't even got to worry about that, cause she like cooking her family, like she's she's the cook. But she cooking, she clean, and man, these little young hoes they be stinking. They don't brush their teeth. Man, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be married, but you make me the right meal. You probably can give
so
me.
what you like? What's your favorites?
Like everybody know I love homemade macaroni and cheese. Everybody know that now.
Macaroni and cheese?
Homemade though, southern stuff.
No, Kraft singles. Like
I like homemade, and I like the crust on the top with the black burnt ends. Like,
I mean, that's the only way to make it. I mean, like, we black. Like,
you seen TikTok? Everybody, all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Oh, well, I'm kinfolk in that regard. Yo, this is crazy, but I just like I said before, like I admire the fact that you're resilient, and I feel like people was trying to make it seem like, you know, your followers and your supporters were not gonna fuck with you no more, and it's like, please, like nobody, people say things all the time, and you never know what's gonna stick to. It's like she was, or just in general, people was throwing shit to the wall just to see what's gonna stick, and nothing really stuck. You know what I mean? And I feel like in today's society, people's attention is just like, what's next? What's next? There ain't nobody even gonna be worried about this in a week or two. I mean, but you've been trending. I don't know what you about to do next, because what's going on?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, I jokingly said like I'm feeding the girls all month, and apparently, because look, I'm out of town. I'm at a bachelor party. I'm doing my thing. And I see, I'm just looking video. I'm a trend set. I said, y'all gonna be able to pay y'all light bill when y'all get y'all AdSense check.
Hello. At the end of the day, when you got it, you got it. When you hot, you hot.
I'm just
ain't nobody
saying.
Take that away from you. And you ain't even trying. You just sitting there like.
And that's another reason why people hate me too.
Because you're not trying?
Yes, when I try too hard, the shit won't come to me. But when I really when I hit like that groove of working but not doing too much, shit just happens. So I really low key, high key, I just gotta trust God and the shit work out.
That's it. And honestly, like attracts like. When you putting out good energy, when you doing what you gotta do, it always comes back. Or if you know, you popular, that's just life. And it is what it is. Some people have a natural magnetism. Some people got something that you can't replicate, you can't buy, you can't make another one. It just is what it is, you know? Because it could have been anybody else in your position, and they probably would not have gotten to the heights that you have and are continuing to do. So all in all, can't nobody take what's inside of you from you. If you got a fucking light and you bright and shiny, it just is what it is. You could even try to hide. I done been hiding out. People be digging my ass out the graveyard. Like, come on, let's go and do this. I be like, damn, I'm not even trying to be out here like that. But it just is what it is. When you destined to be somebody, to leave a certain mark, can't nobody stop that. So we're going to keep shining on, lighting up the sky, storm with your thunder and lightning. And it's going to be lit, period. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
It's the Brooklyn way. It's the Brooklyn way. And now I really need to get my life together, because I'm like, oh damn, that tattoo healed good, didn't it?
You're so humble. I love that.
Because low key, I'm like, I think I want a place in the Northeast. I went to New York and I was like, y'all are different. Like, I need more time. I didn't have enough time to meet up with nobody. I explored Philly, New York City, and Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I didn't sleep for like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, you really got to get into New York is a vibe. Like, you got to get into Lower East Side. You got to go to Harlem.
I went to
Midtown, of
Northeast.
course, whatever, but the
Yeah.
scenes, like, of course, Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, like, you gotta really, there's 32 communities in Brooklyn alone. Coney
Yeah.
Island, like, Bensonhurst. I mean, don't nobody really be in Bensonhurst but the whites, but you get what I'm saying. It's just, like, a lot to explore in Brooklyn alone. So, like, all of the boroughs, what? It's beautiful. Like, it's nothing like it, especially when the weather is good.
Yes.
So if you are going to come back, I would do it before the winter, like before December.
I feel you. In low key, I'm like, maybe I just become a snowbird, right? Be in the east in the summer and fall, and then winter, be in the West Coast in the desert or whatever. Because I'm just like,
or in the South,
Because I'm like Brooklyn, but I caught the train from Hoboken.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like only 15 minutes, and the train ride was only like $1 and some.
Did you get on a PATH train?
I think so.
Okay, I live near the PATH train.
Okay. So I was on the train, got off, and that Brooklyn air hit me. That I got the, and I walked up, and I was like, "Now this what the fuck I'm talking about?" Like,
it's a vibe.
I never been nowhere besides the DR where I felt like my eccentricities, whatever they call it, like it was okay.
Yep, it's a vibe. Like, honestly, I feel like you come to Brooklyn and you could just be yourself. Like, there's so many different scenes in New York. You could fit in anywhere. Like, you just pick your tribe. And your vibe attracts your tribe. So just be yourself and you'll connect with the right people. Like, that's just it. I remember when you was like, oh, where I'm going to live? Because I'll be in the chat because I'm a storm chaser. And I said, oh, what about Jersey? Somebody going to say, don't nobody want to move to no damn Jersey. I said, what? Jersey is close as hell to New York. It's not as expensive. Like, what is the problem? I literally live 15 minutes away from New York. Literally. And you could go a little deeper into Jersey. You could get I heard you like to rent 7-bedroom houses. You could get you a 7-bedroom house in New Jersey. Get you 3 bathrooms, 7 bedrooms. Like, I don't know what you got going on there. Maybe, do you got a dungeon like Candy in one of your bedrooms?
Oh, man, I want one. I ain't gonna lie.
Because I'm like, why you need 7 bedrooms?
That's what was getting me. She kept saying he rented this 5-bedroom house, and I'm like, it was 4. And I don't know what that one detail was tripping me off. Oh my God. And I'm like, it was 4. Like, fuck, you keep saying 5. Like, God, it was 4. Like,
oh my God. This whole shit is a fucking comedy skit. It's like a scene it's like a movie. Like,
I feel like I'm on a reality show.
Yo, this shit got me fucking crying. I cannot. Not with your 7-bedroom house. Storm. Oh my God. This is hilarious.
Yeah, Lord. But I appreciate you coming up tonight. And,
absolutely. Always. Yeah. I will be in the building as usual.
Absolutely.
And next time you come out here, like, hello.
We will. I'll have more time. I will have more time, and I will.
All right, now. Bye.
Bye now. I just thought about it. Love Jones, you kind of remind me of Monique